What happened when my clingy girlfriend stopped answering my calls? My friends always joked that Bria was obsessed with me. She'd text good morning every day at 7 a.m. sharp without fail. She'd call on her lunch break just to hear my voice for a few minutes. She'd send photos of random things that reminded her of me. A coffee cup, a sunset, a dog that looked like one I'd shown her once 2 years ago. My boys would see my phone light up and roll their eyes dramatically. She's so clingy, bro. Doesn't she have her own life? You need to set some boundaries. I started believing them. I'd let her calls go to voicemail while I was gaming. I'd respond to her texts hours later with one-word answers. When she asked if everything was okay between us, I told her she was being dramatic and overthinking things. I just need space sometimes, I said coldly. Not everything has to be a whole conversation. You don't need to check on me constantly. She went quiet after that. I told myself it was a good thing. She was finally learning to chill out and give me room to breathe. Tuesday morning came and there was no good morning text. I checked my phone 3 times before noon, thinking maybe I'd missed a notification. Nothing. I texted her around 2 p.m. trying to sound casual. Hey, no response. I called at 6 p.m. getting slightly worried. Straight to voicemail. I told myself she was just busy. Maybe she finally got the message about giving me space like I'd asked, but something in my gut felt deeply wrong. Wednesday, still nothing. Complete radio silence. I drove by her apartment after work feeling anxious. Her car was there, but no lights were on inside. I knocked on her door for 10 solid minutes. No answer. I called her mom with my heart pounding. Have you heard from Bria lately? Her mom's voice was confused and concerned. She told me she was spending the whole week with you at your place. My blood went completely cold. Thursday morning, I filed a missing persons report at the police station. The officer asked routine questions while typing slowly. When did I last see her? Was she acting strange or different? Did she have any enemies or anyone bothering her? I felt like the worst person alive because I genuinely couldn't remember the last time I'd actually paid real attention to anything she'd told me. Her best friend finally called me back that afternoon after I'd tried her 6 times. She didn't tell you? Her voice was shaky. Tell me what? About the guy who's been following her everywhere. My hands started trembling uncontrollably. Apparently for 3 straight weeks, some unknown man had been showing up everywhere Bria went. Her gym parking lot, her grocery store aisles, outside her job waiting in his car. She'd reported it to police twice, but they said they couldn't do anything substantial until he actually did something threatening. She was absolutely terrified to be alone, her friend said quietly. That's why she kept calling you constantly. She wanted to stay at your place where she'd feel safe, but you kept pushing her away, saying you needed space. I couldn't breathe properly. All those calls I'd ignored. All those texts I'd dismissed. She wasn't being clingy or needy. She was genuinely terrified and desperately reaching out to the one person who was supposed to protect her and make her feel safe. And I made her feel like an annoying burden for it. Friday evening, police found her car abandoned at a rest stop 40 miles outside the city limits. Her phone was smashed into pieces on the passenger seat. There were clear signs of a violent struggle. I spent the next 72 hours in a complete fog. I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't sleep at all. I just kept scrolling through our old messages, reading all the warning signs I'd carelessly ignored. I feel like someone's been watching me lately. Can I please come over tonight? I really don't want to be alone. Are you mad at me? I'm so sorry if I'm being too much for you. Monday morning, police finally got a tip from a witness. A woman matching Bria's exact description was seen at a gas station near the state border looking distressed. The man she was with matched the description of her stalker perfectly. They tracked his vehicle through highway cameras for hours. They found them at an isolated cabin in the woods 6 hours away. She was alive, barely. She'd been locked in a basement for 5 days. When I saw her at the hospital, she was covered in bruises. Her wrists were raw from the restraints. But the first thing she said when she saw me was, "I'm sorry I couldn't call you back." I completely fell apart. I held her hand and apologized for every ignored text, every rolled eye, every time I made her feel like loving me was a flaw. The man who took her is serving 25 years now. Bria and I moved in together last month. Every morning at 7 a.m. I text her good morning first. Every lunch break I call just to hear her voice. My friends say I'm the clingy one now. I tell them I hope they never learn the difference.